We knew this guy Breeze. He came up with Ghost. He said the kid had the ability to disappear. Never saw him coming, you never saw him leave.
Yes, it is finally over. We do not have to question, make up any random crazy theories that don't even make sense or go together. We are literally here. The day has come. I repeat, the day has come. The day has come. Or should I say the day has came? I don't know if it sounds really sus or what. But yes, the day has finally came that we finally got the character we've all been waiting for as real Power fans. We've all been waiting for about 11 years now. We finally get who we actually wanted to get as the character himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the great, the whatever you want to call it. We finally get him on screen in the full flesh. And that character being one and only, none other than the man himself, the myth himself, Brantford Frady, aka my man, Breeze. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. But I'm going to do a little bit of a recap because it's been a while since I've done these kind of videos related to Power on my channel for those who actually have been subscribed. But I'm going to get into a little bit of a recap. Not going to do all of it because if you want that, you can go to the other shows that report on a whole full recap of the show. But we're going to get into, obviously, my man Breeze right now. So, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and let's get it. Now, I did say I'm going to do a recap, but I'm just overly excited with joy like the rest of y'all are. Well, some of y'all are, because I've been seeing on social media that some of y'all are not really happy with the actor who chose to play Breeze. And I just want to say for the record, that Shameik Moore, like him, love him or hate him, dude is a talented, incredible actor. I'm not even trying to glaze him right now. I'm just being real. Like, one of the first things I've ever seen this man in was in one of my favorite films of all time is Dope, playing Malcolm Adekami. And then I seen him in The Get Down. I seen him in the Wu-Tang Show, as well as films like The Gutter, or even little guest appearances here and there in certain videos. But my man is really talented all the way around. But for him to be actually playing the big character Breeze, I'm actually here for it. Now, I know a lot of people, when they seen him pop up on their screen, they was like, yo, like, why is Breeze looking like this? Why is he flashy? Why is he short? He looked like he could get beat up by Kanan. Why is he chose by a cornball, quote unquote? These are y'all words. These are not my words. Why is Shameik Moore playing Breeze? Why can't Breeze look more intimidating? Why does he have to be a short dude? Now, just for the record, I just want to clarify this for people who are against short kings or who got a little something about short kings, especially related to the streets. Y'all keep forgetting that even on BMF, Lamar is short, right? I don't know if him and Meech are the same size, but Lamar is short. And you can see how he was such a bulldog in the streets when he was going through and terrorizing everybody, right? So height really doesn't mean a lot of things, especially related to the streets. If you got it like that, you got it like that. It don't matter if you big or you small. You can still fall, just to let you know that. But man, it's so dope to see him finally in full flesh character, man. It's so dope to see him. And he looking fly. He got the Cole from he got the hat from Martin that Cole usually wears, not the rhythm spoons, but close enough. Like, he actually looking fly. And I think that is good because if you go onto the actual power page of the characters, you're gonna see that Breeze is not that much older than Kanan. Breeze is literally like probably at this point in the show, like maybe 20, 19, 22 at most, because he was born in like 1972 probably, or 1973. Kanan was born in 75. Just a little information, for all my power nerds out there. But yes, he's not going to be that much older than Kanan, because if you go back to the OG show, they literally talk about him as if they were all around the same age or close enough in age. So don't be mad that we got somebody who's actually, in reality, Shameik is not really that much young, close probably to Mekhi Curtis, because I think Shameik is probably like maybe late 20s or close to 30, or maybe he's already 30 if I'm not mistaken. But he still looks younger than what he already is. So it's good, and I'm actually excited to see what he's going to do with this character as we progress through the series, as well as within Power Origins. I'm just ready to see how this is going to progress. I'm ready for him to meet Unique, because I know that shit is not going to be pleasant. And man, but this episode, I'm going to be real with y'all. This episode was not my favorite finale of Raising Kanan. I feel like I would have to put this at like the bottom of the list. The only thing of why I would put this kind of a little bit above season 3's finale would because obviously the introduction to Breeze. If the Breeze introduction didn't happen, then I probably would have made it more lower than where it already is. But it still had good acting in it. It still had good characters in there. It's just everything definitely felt mid-season. It didn't feel like a finale. Like if you go back to season 1 and season 2 of Raising Kanan, it felt like a finale. Season 3, más o menos. Season 4, definitely not like a finale. Now, I'm going to tell you what I didn't expect throughout this finale. I wasn't expecting early Tyler to get caught up or get blasted by Marvin so fast. I actually honestly expected him to get blasted even like earlier within the season. Because I don't want to be like rude and say I never cared for early Tyler, but I kind of never really cared for him that much. I thought we were going to get more interactions with him and Marvin in terms of them being comedic with one another. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. But I think Marvin had every right to kill early Tyler, just to be real. I don't know about how everybody else felt, but I just feel like that. Now, Snap and Pop, I don't like them. Specifically Pop. I don't have that much of a big issue with Snap, but I have a real big issue with Pop. And it's been like that since season 3 because she's always been the one that's mainly talking and all this other stuff, doing stuff that probably Snap knows about or Snap is not even trying to acknowledge. And he's just going along with it. So we're really trying to figure out who really runs the relationship. And we already know that it's Pop. It ain't Snap. It's definitely Pop. But other than that, Unique, obviously telling about how he was smashing Rock. He really wants that old thing back. This dude is literally whipped by the vajayjay on Raquel Thomas. Like, she must really got that good for him to really start tripping and even telling her own brother right there with her standing next to her own brother about how good her coochie is. Like, it's kind of crazy, but weird. Like, dang, like she really got you whipped for real. You was waiting to get your crack on, huh? But Unique, he's a character where I low-key don't even want him around anymore, especially now that we got Breeze. It's kind of like I kind of don't want him around, but I know him being there along with Breeze and Kanan, it's definitely going to progress the story to a way that I don't even know where it's going to be heading to. And, you know, Juke is being Juke. Lulu is being Lulu. Still rolling with dumbass B-Rilla. I'm saying it. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody with that comment, but it's the truth. B-Rilla is not all the way around smart. And low-key, I thought at one point he was going to be Breeze. If Party Fontaine as B-Rilla was going to be Breeze, I wouldn't have been surprised because he fits the description well of being, you know, he was strong, but he wasn't smart. But then again, in that case, from when they was trying to do the robbery in a couple episodes ago, B-Rilla didn't show he was that strong. He was just very much so like, bro, I don't know if we should be doing this, man. I don't know if we should be doing this, son. I wouldn't say strong, but he's definitely just out there. He's not strong, but he's definitely out there without thinking, if that makes sense. And I ain't gonna lie. As much as I do mess with Kanan, I hate how everything went down between him and his moms. It's like everybody was trying to tell you, including your own cousin, was trying to tell you that, bro, I don't think Raquel killed your boy or even killed Crystal. Like, why would you think your mom would kill Crystal? I get it because he's trying to think of D-Wiz, but Negro, you're the reason D-Wiz got killed. You're the reason your own homie in the second episode of Raising Kanan in the first season got killed. Like, I wish you would actually understand that. That's why I'm glad Lulu literally told him, like, bro, I killed him straight up in point blank period. I killed him. I didn't want to kill him, but I killed him. And that's what happened. And I just wish Kanan would actually stop thinking with his emotions and start seeing things for what they are. But if you really want to be not technological, but if you really want to be honest, go back to the OG power and see how he was when he was approaching Ghost of trying to kill Ghost. That was literally his emotions getting into the way of how he was actually trying to go about things. Like he was very emotional for how Ghost treated him. But there had to be a reason as to why Ghost treated him the way he treated him. It wouldn't have just been out of the blue like, oh, yeah, you're not going to comply with me, then I'm going to put you under the bus. No, Kanan had to have done something for Ghost to literally be like, I'm locking this nigga up or I'm setting this nigga up. It had to be a reason for it. But Kanan being Kanan, he's not trying to take any accountability. And that's what his uncle mentioned. You got to take full actions of your responsibilities. And Kanan is only like, what, 18 right now, 17? He's not really seeing anything past like, oh, hey, my mother, man, hey, my mother. That's all he sees in his eyes. And the way they ended the finale was very much so soap opera-ish. Like, you gonna literally shoot at Raquel, your mom's, and the screen cuts to black? Come on now. You can't kill Raquel off right now. She shouldn't even be killed off. As dirty as Rock may sound and evil as she may be at times, she should not be killed off. I'm gonna be real with you, because Raquel, not only because she would also helps makes the show, she's really somebody that shouldn't be killed off. Like, I feel like a lot of these characters that they have in Raising Kanan, they don't really have to kill off. Now, one of the Thomas family members have to go. They have to go. It has to be the Marvin or Lulu. They have to go in order for the story to progress, unless they come up with a way of like, okay, they're going to go out of state. They change their name or they change their identity, so we're not going to know if they're related to Kanan still. Now, that would be fine, but one of them has to go. And that's what I was expecting in this season finale. I thought Marvin was going to go. It was literally setting you up to be like, oh, Marvin is going to go. But you know how they do. They like to set up like a trap. Like, hey, you thought Marvin was going to die? You thought Lulu was going to die? Nah, we going to keep them for like another season. And it's okay. It's fine, because we don't know how season 5 is going to pan out. Season 5 probably may be the best season since season 2 of Raising Kanan, of everything going down, you know, of like everything happening all at once with bodies dropping, people coming up missing or whatever. It's going to go down to an extent. We don't know. But the way it ended to me was just so cheesy. But I respect them for doing what they were trying to do. But it was very cheesy. I'm sorry. It was very cheesy, the ending itself. Like, Kanan was not trying to see past anything. He just wanted to kill his moms. And like everybody else, and I've made a video about this. You can go check it out. I made it about it last year. Killing the parents is the most played out thing in Power history right now. And I'm sorry for my Power fans who love that whole thing of killing the parent and, you know, the parent doing this and the parent doing that, so you got to kill them. I don't like that idea. If you want to be real, I feel like every parent shouldn't be killed or shouldn't be shot. Like, I drew the line when Walter Flynn from Power Book Force got killed off. I was like, y'all gonna build up this dude who's supposed to be big and bad, and y'all kill him in season 2? Mecha was the same way, but except his son didn't kill him, which is good, right? Still a big character. Ghost, it was stupid even when Tariq tried to shoot Ghost or kill Ghost, but that was a way of showing you like, oh shoot, your own kid is gonna literally kill you. That was the big shocker for everybody. But as you start to continue that within the franchise with the spinoffs, especially with Lorenzo in book 2, and then with Malcolm Howard in Raising Kanan 3, even though Kanan didn't kill him, it's still like he tried to kill him in season 1. It's like, what is up with this whole parent killing the parent narrative thing? Like, I respect 50 Cent. I respect all the people who are on board in creating this show. But what's the point of always killing the parent off? Can you at least send them to jail, send them away, have them stop doing what they're doing instead of having to kill them off? I get you want to keep the people engaged, but come on now, chill on it. It's becoming almost repetitive, like on some Tyler Perry stuff. Like, and not to make the comparison, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But back to my boy Breeze. I'm glad to finally see this man, because we've been waiting 11 years to see this dude. And I know people are complaining in the comments, like, why couldn't it have been Alan Payne? Why couldn't it have been Michael Jai White? Why couldn't it have been such and such? Like, listen, those are all talented actors. All actors who could have actually played Breeze, right? But you got to think about it. Like I said earlier, right, like a second ago or a couple minutes ago, Breeze is supposed to be young with Kanan. He's a little bit older than Kanan. Keyword, a little bit, not much. Not like by 20-some years, 15 years. He's literally probably 3 or 2 years older than Kanan. Like, it would be different if he was described that way in the OG Power. I think because we've been questioning who this character was for so long, our anticipations was like, oh yeah, he gotta be like brolic looking. He gotta be tough looking. He gotta be like almost Lance Gross kind of way. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. I could have saw if Breeze wasn't to be described as such a young character, Lance Gross definitely would have been a good choice to play Breeze. Lance Gross or Wood Harris, but they're older now, so they can't really play a character of that caliber. And unfortunately, Breeze, Breeze dies in the 90s. It would be different if Breeze had lived to be 40-some years old or 30-some years old. Then we'd be like, oh, shoot, such and such is going to play him as like a replace or something. But Breeze obviously dies young in the 90s. We don't know what part of the 90s, but he's going to be young as hell when he dies, right? Look, I understand everybody is upset about Shameik Moore, Miles Morales playing Breeze, but I'm actually here for it. So if you don't like it, you cannot watch the show anymore. I'm cool with it. And I'm just excited to see what this character is going to do in the future. But if you guys enjoyed that video or want me to upload another, well, I'm not uploading another Breeze video. If you want to see my other Breeze video, go down lower to my channel and see what I uploaded last year. That's probably the biggest video I've gotten with the most reviews. But if you want to keep running those numbers up on that video, go ahead. With this one, do the same. I'm glad that y'all checking out your boy V.O.N. It's been a while since I made these videos. If you haven't checked out my jukebox video, make sure you go check that out. And yeah, man. Oh, and also your boy's gonna be dropping some more music, much time soon. It's been a while, but I'm gonna be dropping some more material if you guys are interested. I'm not gonna force you, but I hope you do check it out. At least give me some feedback or something. But yeah, just keep rocking in the free world, in the words of my boy Narwhal, and just keep living, man. But Raising Kanan, still a good show overall. Finale, to me, I'll be like maybe a 6 out of 10. I'll give it if I had to rate it. But other than that, I'm glad that we finally got who we got as an introduction. And now the Breeze theories can be laid to rest. No more Marvin, no more Old Man in the Apartment, no more Famous, no more Jukebox being Breeze, no more Detective Howard being Breeze, no more Ronnie being Breeze, no Unique being Breeze. We finally got our Breeze, and Breeze is Breeze. So don't hit me in the comments with, oh yeah, what if he's not the actual one? What if he's a decoy? This is not Terminator. This is not RoboCop. This is who we got. Bars. This is who we got. So y'all gonna have to deal with it or not watch it. Word is bond. But hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and your boy V.O.N. out. Peace.
Reason you is, man. I want some crack.
I don't do it for attention, all for the bitches, all for the pigeons on the internet shitting about my song on if it's bad or good, or about how I'm real without posing in the hood. Snakes slither once a nigga move different. Fools tripping when a nigga blues hidden. Like the lean in your body that steady messing up your liver. The only time you snapping shots is for a picture. Niggas holla yo for the money bag just to flex on the net, only just